Mommy, who's that man on the screen? Hello, interwebs, and welcome to the first ever edition of the Token Sports video podcast, show, vlog, thingamabob. I'm Michael. Hey, ugly! Alex isn't here because we're cheap and we don't have the money to do two cameras at the same time, and we're not that smart up in the head. But we're going to do our first ever video with something completely unsports related. We're going to talk about the Oscars and my Oscar picks. Now, I need to point out that I haven't watched many of these movies, but as my grandfather likes to say, I may not know everything, but I'm never wrong. Let's start with Best Animated Feature. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I loved Up. Almost all the Pixar movies I just absolutely adore. You can call me gay. It's not going to be true. You can say it. I'm into animation, and I think every movie they do is just better than the last. Up, Pixar movie, hello, gonna win. When has Pixar not won when they've had a movie in this category? So Up, you get an Oscar. Best Original Screenplay is probably going to go between Inglourious Basterds and The Hurt Locker, but I think The Hurt Locker is going to win this one simply because it is a better movie. Inglourious Basterds, a whole lot of fun, but it's a revenge comedy. It's not really going to win. Sorry, Quentin Tarantino. Best Adapted Screenplay, probably going to go to Up in the Air, just simply because you don't vote against a movie that has George Clooney. It's George Clooney. It's George Clooney. Best Director, I think a lot of people think that James Cameron is going to win this, but he's going to win the special effects categories. Avatar was a good movie, and James Cameron is an okay director, but everything he does is just a vehicle for his effects. Catherine Bigelow from The Hurt Locker is going to take this one, and probably a few others. Best Supporting Actress, everybody seems to think it's going to go to Monique from Precious, but I could see the possibility of somebody else sneaking in, but probably not. Monique's going to win the Oscar. Best Supporting Actor, if you haven't seen Inglourious Basterds, and you haven't seen Christopher Waltz in Inglourious Basterds perform in 3 different languages at least and scare the shit out of you, then you need to see it because he's going to win the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. In Best Actress, Meryl Streep gets nominated again for an Oscar, but she's not going to win. It's going to go to Sandra Bullock, who does something amazing and actually acts in a movie. Weird. The Best Actor category has a lot of great actors in it, from Morgan Freeman to George Clooney, and I'm sorry, George, you're not going to win. Jeff Bridges is going to win for Crazy Heart. He's been snatching up everything, and he's finally going to win his first Oscar on Sunday night. Now it's time for the big one, the Best Picture category. It's got 10 films in it this year, simply because everybody last year went, why isn't WALL-E nominated? So this year they expanded, and they nominated Up. Not as good as WALL-E, but it's not going to win. I'm sorry. A lot of good movies in the category. Avatar, Inglourious Basterds, Up in the Air, The Hurt Locker. Now everybody's thinking Avatar is a surefire victory, but I can't say that it is. I mean, come on. It's nothing but blue people in this really magical world. It's nice, it's really visually stimulating, but it's not really gonna win, I don't think. I think it's gonna go to The Hurt Locker, really a fantastic movie that I saw. I thought it was fantastic. Jeremy Renner was just mind-blowing in it. The cast was great, the effects were great. Catherine Bigelow really directed this movie with action, but was able to really get us connected to the characters. That's what made this movie great. Best Picture, The Hurt Locker. That does it for the first ever Token Sports video thingamabobber show, whatever. I'm just reaching right now. Make sure to check out the blog at tokensports.blogspot.com, and coming soon to tokensports.net. Lots of great stuff going up every day, from sports to pop culture and music and, yes, even movies. Alex should be doing something soon. And also check out our full-length audio podcast on the blog. I'm Michael for Token Sports. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.